Hi guys, welcome to Good Intentions. It's your girl Letabo, and this is episode number 2. I'm really excited about this series that I'm doing right now because it requires a whole lot of updating and it requires a lot of time and it requires me to capture a whole lot of things, okay? But we can work with that. Just to put a quick disclaimer out there, I am crusty. As you can see, I am in the studio. We've been dancing and I've been sweating, and I just want to say you should thank God right now that you can't smell me, because I kind of smell all sweaty and everything in between, and I really don't mind it. But when other people start minding it, then it becomes a problem because I don't want to smell, and I don't want people to think I smell because I generally smell good most of the time. So anyways, so I just thought I should come up here and tell you guys about the changes that I've made over the past weeks. It's been about 8 weeks. To be quite honest with you, these changes are kind of helping me with my weight loss journey. I can't really say I've lost like a lot of weight or anything extreme, but I have lost like I feel different. And the thing about it is that I told myself that I'm not gonna get on the scale because I know how scales make me feel. I'm not gonna measure myself. I'm not gonna do any of that. And I hope that you don't expect me to do any of that just so you can see my progress. But we'll be taking pictures, we'll be taking videos, you'll be seeing everything. Just like I promised in the trailer that I'll be transparent. Decided to change was my portion control. Not necessarily change it, but just to kind of make my portions a little smaller than they used to be. I used to be someone who would eat like a lot of food all at once. And it's become so important for me to kind of control my portions and make them a little smaller. And what I've learned about that is that you kind of get full even before you finish eating. And the nice thing about it also is that I don't feel too full after eating. The thing about what is this? The thing about controlling my portions and making them a bit smaller is that I don't get annoyingly full. Like I used to do this thing where I would eat until I get like extremely full, and it used to be so annoying because after that I'd start like shouting at myself, like speaking snacks to myself, I guess. Like I'd start saying like really snacks things to myself, and it was just so annoying. The second thing I decided to do is to have a salad each day, right? And I have to be honest with you, I don't do it every day. I don't do it 7 times a week, but I do it at least 4 or 5 times a week. And the best part about it is that I get to be creative. I think that's my favorite part about it. And because I already have my basics, like this is how I made it easier for myself. Because I have basics like your lettuce, your cucumber, your tomato, and your peppers, right? Those are my basics. It's like I must have those in my fridge every single time. And I'll show you guys pictures. Sometimes I have like I have those with chicken, I have those with patties, like I cut them up nicely. Sometimes I add more like potatoes and meat, and but what I make sure also is that I have to have some sort of protein with my salad. So that's when sometimes I get to consume most of my proteins and my greens at the same time. So that is also just helping me stay focused and not stress so much about, oh, I have to have greens in all my dishes. I mean, I know I can't do that. Like I know sometimes I don't want to have a plate full of greens or a plate with greens on the side, and I just have my salad, and then the rest of the day I can have my veggies, or I can have whatever that is available, because I don't want to think too much about it. I don't want to go to the shops and like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat healthy and all of that." I just have my basics, things that I know that I'm gonna use most of the times, and it just kind of makes my life so much easier. Okay, let's move on to the third point. The third thing that I decided to change, guys, is my snacking habits. My voice just got lower because that comes from a deep place. I've changed up my I've changed up my snacking patterns. So I have this rule. First rule is I do not snack before midday. Like before midday, I don't have any sort of funky snacks like your chips, your biscuits, your whatever. I don't have those before midday. But I make sure that between the time I wake up and 12 p.m., I have a fruit as a snack. So my foods also differ depending on my mood. Sometimes I'll have a banana, sometimes I'll have grapes, sometimes I'll have an apple. Simple things. Like it's just about making my life a lot more simple than just complicating it and just making things hard for myself. I'm trying to make this as comfortable and as easy as possible. And I know it's not going to be easy, but I'm making it easy for myself because it's important. That is more important than anything. I told myself, I'm not going to follow all these things that I hear because it gets so confusing and so frustrating, and you try to keep up with all these things that you can't keep up with. But when you find a way to do things that are within your means, then it makes the journey a little more doable. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm saying that it is going to be a bit more doable. And trust me, I haven't even lost, I don't even know, I don't think I've lost up to 5 kgs or anything like that, but I am so confident. I am so confident, and that's because I don't have any other choice but to make it happen for myself. And when you get to that point where you just want to make it happen for yourself, I think the only thing you can do is try your best and be confident that you'll make it. That is what's keeping me going. That is what's going to keep me going. And if that changes, I'll find something else that's going to help me stick to what I'm at. It kind of goes back to my last point about snacks and everything, and portion controlled and eating when I'm full. There's this thing that I do. I used to put like a lot of food, right? Like I would have a main meal and I would have a snack ready. That's how bad it was. I'd have a main meal and I'd have a snack ready, and after that I'll just like eat my meal and then eat my snack. But what I'm doing now is I reduced my portions, right? That is number one. I reduced my portions, and then now I am having my snack like later on. So let's have already had lunch because I want to have a snack after midday. I will probably like have my snack 2 hours or an hour after. If I feel like I want to eat something, then I'll have that snack. But if I don't feel like I want to eat something, then that is still fine. Like, and there's been days when I actually don't have my snacks because I'm so full, and
Excellent.
Yeah, this one, and the carrot cake slice. Where is it?
Look at
and I try and make sure that my meals are gonna leave me feeling full. Like I'm not gonna eat cornflakes in the morning because I know that's not gonna last in my stomach. But when I have oats or I have bread, I don't like bread, but it's whatever. Or I have bread, or I have this thing. I don't know what they call it. I think it's sugam or something like that. I'll put a picture. And when I have something like that, I know my stomach is going to be okay. I know that I'm going to be fuller for longer. I don't have to stress about food. I don't have to stress about getting hungry. And if I do get hungry, then I'll have my fruit, right? And just kind of makes this like a system. I don't know if I should call it a system, but it's a system that I'm currently working with, and I hope that I don't get bored. 5 is the avoidance of sugary drinks. So I avoid drinking sugary drinks as much as possible. I'm not someone that drinks a lot of juice. I'm not someone that drinks cold drink. I'm not someone that I don't like. I can go a week without having those things. But what would happen is that because I lived with people that liked cold drink, for instance, like Coke, I would sit in the fridge and I'd want to have it. And I'd forget that this is like I'm not on the same wavelength as them. I'm not on the same journey as them. And so it just became kind of confusing for me. But as soon as I decided, you know what, whether it's there or not doesn't make a difference. It's not for me. And I started thinking of it that way. But if I go out and I feel like an energy drink, cold drink, juice, or milkshake, or whatever, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna allow myself to have that. But it's not something that I can say I probably have like a drink like that once a week or twice tops, and I'm not even bothered by it. I'm not craving for it. I won't go to Starbucks to get something just so I can feel good or anything like that, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just my preference is water and tea, and my tea also doesn't have sugar. And well, with alcohol, obviously it's really difficult to make choices like that because your body just does weird things, especially after drinking. So that's the other thing that I'm still need to work on. I have a difficult time deciding which drinks to have in terms of alcohol. I know like sometimes you can have gin, or you can have whatever, you can have whatever, but sometimes you just want to have whatever that you feel like, you know. And the thing about that is that it has a lot of calories and it has a lot of all these things. So yeah, we're not going to get into that topic today. It's not a topic I want to dive into because that's something that I'm still trying to figure out. So those are the 5 things that I have kind of changed up over the past few weeks, and my body feels good. My body feels light. My body feels, I feel like I can carry my body. And because I dance so much now, I don't have to fight myself to move, because my body is not full of food. My body is not full of things that I don't really like or I don't really need to have, you know. So it kind of takes a little bit of discipline, especially with the snacks part, but I think I'm doing well. Like, I think I can give myself 2 out of 10 for now, okay? Because it used to be bad. Like, trust and believe when I say it used to be bad. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you enjoy your day. I really hope that, you know, if you're watching this and you're on the same journey as me, you can like learn something from me. Like, that is the whole purpose of the of good intentions, to be intentional with everything that I do and to teach as much as possible. And maybe I'm not the best teacher in the world, but I'm sure you can learn a thing or two, and that's important. That's really important for me. And I know I'm getting tired. I'm sounding really tired. I'm looking very tired, but that's because we need to go back. That's because we need to go back soon. So yeah, enjoy your day, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.